I'm ready whenever.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Chirp episode 10. We have reached episode 10.
Again.
Again? Yeah. Um so this is technically what, episode 32 we've done?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow. It only took us over a year.
Yeah. I remember when I was like excited for when we were gonna hit the 1 year mark.
Yeah.
We just never did. Damn it.
We'll hit the 1 year mark here.
We will. That'll be impressive.
We promise. Now we have to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Should we just jump right into it? We don't have that many topics, so this is hopefully going to be like a shorter episode.
Yeah, but we can dive deep.
Yeah.
DC fandom.
Oh my god, it was phenomenal.
I was very excited for DC fandom, and I was not disappointed at all.
I honestly thought they were either going to do the Batman first or last, but the closer it got, the more I was like, all right, they're doing it last because they want to keep people watching the
Yeah.
entire thing of all their bullshit and then get to the Batman.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
the Batman trailer, phenomenal.
That's my most anticipated movie of next year,
I'm so excited.
along with many other people, I assume. But yeah, Zoe Kravitz looked great as Catwoman.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. And then we saw Andy Serkis as Alfred for the first time.
he looks good.
He looks really good as Alfred.
He looks like a good Alfred.
Yeah.
Like he looks unnecessarily strong to be Alfred. That's all I'm saying.
He looks like he's actually been in like a war.
I really liked Jeremy Irons
Yeah, Jeremy Irons.
because he was like he was pretty like he looked really smart.
Mm-hmm.
But this Alfred just looks badass.
He looked experienced.
I want to see like a fight scene with like Alfred.
With Alfred.
Wouldn't that be- like imagine they like storm the Batcave or something and he just starts like popping off on goons.
I want them to do that with the Court of Owls. Because I think the Court of Owls, my theory is that the Court of Owls are going to be like the big bads of this Batman, hopefully, trilogy.
That would be exciting because we've never seen a live action no, they were in Gotham, right?
They were in Gotham, but they're like some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And they're the main villains in the Gotham Knights game.
I had to explain to someone who like the Court of Owls were, and I was kind of like they're kind of like the Illuminati. Like they're
A
kind of
little
like,
bit.
They're like a underground like society.
Yeah, they've been running Gotham for centuries,
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
because if they go no Joker, which I kind of doubt they'll do,
Yeah.
but it'd be interesting to see a no Joker, but have something like the Court of Owls. I think would be crazy.
I think it'd be good if they put Joker in the Gotham PD show. Because whenever we see Joker against Batman, we know Batman wins.
Yeah,
Excuse me. But if we see him in the... Alright, calm down. If we see him in the Gotham PD show, then he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
yeah,
We'll be able to see a crazy Joker.
it'll be huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll definitely be nuts. They'll have to find someone good though.
Hmm. I want to see, hopefully, Mr. Freeze at some point. Because we haven't gotten a good Mr. Freeze.
I hope they'll do a live action Killing Joke.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That would be messed up to see live action.
Because they're doing the Batwoman movie.
Yeah.
Or Batgirl, not Batwoman.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't reached that point yet.
Just Batgirl.
Yeah.
I've always wondered what separates like man from boy. I guess there's not very many boy superheroes, but there's a lot of like girl and woman.
Yeah.
Like there's Supergirl and then there's Superwoman.
And then,
Is there like there's a Superboy, right?
yeah. He's in Titans.
But is there a Batboy?
Batboy? I don't think so.
Batboy
There's
just
always
not-
just been Robin.
Yeah, I guess he's Batboy.
The Flash teaser.
Dude, I saw a little thing. They had Ezra on there, and he's like, we don't have much. He's like, we don't have much to show, but we can. He's like, but here's a little sneak peek. Whew, the sneak peek is so good.
Yeah. I'm worried they're going to do what they did with, like, Captain America in the first Avengers movie, where his helmet clearly isn't cloth, but he takes it off and it's supposed to be like a hood. You know what I mean?
That's what they do in the show.
That's what they do in the Flash show.
You know, like, dude, because when I first watched the show, I thought it was like they would take like this part off, like it would come from the neck. But like if you actually look, like you see a little chin piece right here.
Yeah.
So it's like, how does it get so wide? it's like a full hood that's got like the little eye holes, and then they're like, that's what they like grab it, then it cuts, and then they're like, they do the thing where it's like.
Like, how does it stay on his face?
Yes, because it's so big here. Like, it doesn't make sense how they're like that. I kind of like in the one thing I like about the new season is that they do like CG, so it's like
Yeah, they do like the Iron Man particles.
yeah, they do kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, like Star-Lord, how it's like, but it looks good because like now the neck is like crisp.
Yeah,
It doesn't look as bad. But
the new helmet just looks very bulky.
it does look kind of strange. It's very like wide. Like they have like a weird piece right here that's like sticks out, and then it like squares off right here. So he's got like a weird like square head.
Yeah.
But I think the suit looks really good.
Yeah, true.
And I don't think I think it's like very CG, the suit. Because it looked good in the trailer, but it didn't look finished.
Yeah.
I'm assuming when they finish it, it'll be dope. I wish we would have seen more of Supergirl.
Yeah, she was in there for like the split second.
Yeah, out of focus too. But they have another Barry Allen too.
Yeah. And they really focused on Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the old Batmobile.
That's
so
dope.
Fucking excited.
I wonder if you think they'll try to do like Batman Beyond?
Hopefully, that'd be sick, but I think it might be more like Dark Knight Returns in a way, kind of like how they did with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But a Michael Keaton vibe.
Which, I mean,
I'm all for.
The Tim Burton Batman was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
So brutal for the time as well. So now I think with DC kind of edging on the verge of being like very brutal.
Yeah.
It'll be good for sure.
I remember Michael Keaton, he was asked, do you have to train in order to do this? And he goes, no, when I put the suit on, it still fit.
That's dope.
I'm like, that's crazy.
That's dope.
A movie was made like 40 years ago, 30 years ago.
If it's the same suit, it'd be like 40 now. I mean, that movie came out in
89?
Oh, so it's closer to 30-something.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that late in the 80s, to be honest, but that does make sense. 89. Hopefully they give him a better, like, cowl so that he can actually, like, turn his head.
It looked like the exact same cowl.
They'll update it for sure. Because, like,
Hopefully.
Ben Affleck's cowl is pretty impressive, the fact that he can turn his neck. Because I guess...
he was able to in the first movie, not in Justice League. He's kind of moving his shoulders in Justice League.
That is true.
But Robert Pattinson's looks phenomenal. That is a great... When he's walking down the hallway and the, like, muzzle flashes are lighting up the hallway.
Yes.
That is so cool.
I'm a little upset that the Robert Pattinson Batman is bulletproof. Like, there's that shot where they just, like, shoot him a bunch of times.
I bet they're going to touch on, like, certain parts that aren't bulletproof.
Yeah.
Like, his legs are clearly just cloth, and they're just shooting at the bat symbol the whole time.
Yeah. Like, I guess it's fine having, like, the chest, but they make, like, a big part of that in Dark Knight. How it's, like...
They do that in Arkham Knight, too.
They say something about knives, because then they get, like, stabbed somewhere.
Yeah.
That's, like...
Or he got, like, bit by a dog.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, it was just all so good.
Maybe is it Dark Knight Rises? Because doesn't he make the comment, he's like... Because isn't that the whole thing? It's, like, dogs, and he's like, what about cats? Isn't that a line from The Dark Knight Rises?
I think so, but he gets the new suit in Dark Knight. Like, the upgraded version of the suit.
Yeah.
And then...
Because it's the same suit in Dark Knight Rises, I guess. I don't remember when they have that line.
He was like, it's a dog. A dog? It was a big dog. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm very excited to see what DC has to offer next year.
I'm excited. I was even excited for the Black Adam little teaser.
That looked very good. Same with Shazam.
Yeah. And then I saw the Peacemaker.
That looks very funny.
It looks good. Like, we love John Cena because he's a big China supporter, but So plus 10 social credit score for us.
Yeah.
But no, it looks good. It looks definitely funny.
There was a point in the trailer where I had to pause it because I was dying. He just goes, you don't know how to use PowerPoint," or something like that. And I'm like, that's so specific, but it's hilarious. Dude, Garfield looks hungover as fuck.
Oh no.
He was excited for DC fandom. He was excited for the Super Pets movie.
I bet he was.
Yeah. Dude, The Rock is Crypto.
That's funny that The Rock is playing 2 characters.
Oh my god.
Crypto the dog.
Kevin Hart's playing Ace, the Bat Hound.
That's awesome.
I love it.
I bet that movie will be pretty enjoyable.
Yeah. I give DC fandom a 9 out of 10.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
I guess since there's no like great games coming out,
Mm-hmm.
there are some good games coming out.
Oh fuck, we didn't even talk about the games. Yeah. Which
Oh.
you were right now, my bad.
Oh, I was just talking about like video games in general.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some good ones obviously coming out, but like there's not like a ton.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the games are actually. I'm very excited for the Suicide Squad game.
I think it's gonna be very good.
I think that game will be miles better than Gotham Knights.
They showed Gizmo. They showed the Flash. They showed Jon Stewart, Amanda Waller, Wonder Woman, the Batmobile, more Superman, and I guess that's it. They showed that penguin scene at the end was getting me so weak. King Shark was like, he's still running. Blow up his head.
I think that game will be very fun.
Yeah.
And it's 4-player co-op, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
unlike
have to,
Gotham Knights.
We'll have to squad up for it.
Mm-hmm. I want to play as Captain Boomerang.
That's fine. I'll play as Harley Quinn. I didn't want to play as Harley Quinn or King Shark.
Respect. I know one of our friends said that he wants to play as Deadshot, so it'll be good.
I think that game will be immensely fun.
Yeah.
I always wish that you know what game really disappointed me?
What?
The Avengers game.
I haven't played it.
I haven't played it either. I watched a ton of people play it. I remember watching when the beta came out, and this guy was playing as Hulk, and it was like a training simulation for like robots, and it took like 4 punches to kill one robot. I feel like the Hulk should just one punch these like tiny little robots.
I watched this interview that Joe Gatto did from Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
And he was talking about video games the whole time. And he goes, the guy goes, what was the last game that really disappointed you? And he goes, oh, I can't really think of anything. And then 10 minutes later, he goes, you know what's a game that disappointed me? That Avengers game. I fucking lost it.
Dude, how bad does a game have to be for Joe Gatto to be disappointed?
He was like, I love the Assassin's Creed series. I was like, oh no.
Not Joe.
Not Joe.
Joe just, I bet he was like, he probably saw our TikTok and was like, these guys are idiots.
He was one of the thousands of comments just hating us.
That's so
Can you
funny.
imagine, like, verified Joe Gatto's just like, fuck these pussies?
I'd be like, damn, I'd have to rethink my life.
I'd be like, fuck, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Damn. Sorry, Joe, I'm on season 5. Oh, man. Next topic?
Yeah, so I want to talk about a lifelong idol of ours. We've milked hard in the past, but looks like they've milked a little too much. Steve Will Do It is apparently in some hot, hot water.
Getting canceled.
Yeah, so the guy, his name's CoffeeZilla. He's the guy that exposed the FaZe crypto scam.
Yeah.
He's now investigating Steve Will Do It
Oh, shit.
because of the roulette gambling he does. So, in case you didn't know, because Steve Will Do It loves to like buy people cars and stuff. That's like his big thing now.
Yeah, he kind of took it from David Dobrik.
Yeah, but
When David Dobrik got canceled, that's when he started buying people cars.
but Steve Will Do It was always kind of weird with it, in my opinion. But I'll say I said from the very beginning I didn't like that Steve promoted the crypto gambling.
Yeah.
But CoffeeZilla is now investigating because he's probably making like $1 million a month from the roulette stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because a while ago, Aiden Ross was one of those, because this was a controversy during like the Twitch like for Twitch streamers because they were all doing the crypto gambling. And Aiden, like, it was a big thing, and like no one liked it on Twitch because they thought they were promoting the children, which, yeah, probably. But Aiden Ross accidentally leaked like a Discord conversation he had with a different gambling site, and was like, "Nah, I'm not taking your offer." He's like, "Roobet is offering me $1 million a month plus a referral code." So and I would guarantee you that Steve will do it is pulling the same numbers, probably if not more.
Damn.
Actually, I don't know because Aiden Ross was pretty big, but Steve will do it. Gets like tens of thousands of viewers, and that's all he does is he gambles on stream, and I think he has a referral code. But the big deal is that like, because then I think like this when it came out yesterday that like it was like CoffeeZilla was investigating him. He had like a kind of like a half comment about it on his Instagram story and was like, "Yeah, but I'm giving all of the money away." And he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "You might be giving away like, yeah, you might give away like a $200,000 car and you might buy someone like a $50,000 watch, but you're still making $1 million a month off of gambling to your probably underage audience."
Yeah, Nelk's audience is really,
like
fallen down in age.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like I mean, we used to watch Nelk in high school, and it's like
it only gets younger and younger.
It gets younger as you get bigger.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, there's probably 15, 16-year-olds that are watching Steve gamble, and it's like, I want to do this. This looks fun because even if he, like, this is just an assumption. This is no covering my bases. I have no proof of this, but he's probably Roobet might be increasing his odds. That is a total possible thing. That happened because this. Do you remember the Counter-Strike gambling fiasco?
Yeah.
I am getting flashbacks. Like history just repeats itself. Like it only took a couple of years for like the CS:GO gambling thing to blow up and all fall down. And I think this crypto gambling stuff is going to happen too because if he plays every night and he just wins, even if it's not a lot, it's just so possible that Roobet is putting the odds
helping
in his
him out.
Yeah. Like they might be like, yeah, if you play from this time to this time, you might have better odds at winning. We might guarantee you win in the end. It's totally possible. So, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
The promoting gambling thing was always something I was like, all right, your audience is clearly younger. There's still college students who are like, yeah, full send.
Yeah.
But now it's, in a way, kind of cringe. Am I wrong?
I kind of agree. I guess as I've got older, I'm like, yeah, like the whole like weird, I guess the party lifestyle is kind of.
Like, I think the max age it can reach is like under 25.
Because the idea of like once you get out of college, I don't think like the party lifestyle is really like a thing that they promote. You know what I'm saying? Because their thing, they used to just go to college parties.
They used to crash in dorm rooms.
Yeah,
that was when they were on their grind.
Yeah,
so good for them. But
yeah, and I mean, I guess they can continue to party as like adults, but I just don't think that like a lot of people. Once you get out of college, people aren't really like having these crazy huge like frat parties, you know?
I guess that's why they party at clubs now. Not really. It's very rare they go to a college campus.
Well, because now they're all like, isn't Kyle like 26, 27?
Yeah.
Steve Will Do It is only like 23, I think. 22 maybe.
He turned 21 like a couple years ago, and he was famous for making drinking videos.
Yeah, he was famous for just
famous from underage drinking. That's a goat.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of baller. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the thing, especially because they made remarks about the FaZe crypto scam. But like, is like promoting like sketchy gambling, because crypto gambling is illegal in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how you can like diss on one crypto scam, but like indirectly almost be a part of what'll probably be another huge crypto scam. Or if it's not, even if it's not a scam in that sense, you're still making a lot of money off of like promoting it to your fans who once again are probably younger.
Yeah.
Who probably can't gamble. Anyways.
I don't know. I just feel like Steve has definitely said some controversial stuff where that hasn't gotten him canceled. So a part of me is thinking he might be okay. But then again, should he be okay?
I don't know. I don't like the gambling stuff at all.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is just giving me flashbacks to the CSGO gambling when it just all came out that it was all a ruse. Oh, because what kicked it in my head was that Steve Will Do It has said, like, he's made comments in his videos like, I've made a bunch of money from my financial advisor. I don't remember his name. I think it started with an A. But he's like, my financial advisor A over here. He's like, he's helped me a lot making money. But the guy that he's talking about is the owner of Rubet.
All right, that's sauce.
Exactly.
All right, there we go.
That's what I think like kicked everything off was that like I think that's why people started getting mad was because this guy he was like, yeah, this is the CEO of Rubet being my financial advisor.
I know people might say, "Oh, he's just, giving him advice," but he's giving him advice about like his game and the only thing he uses to gamble.
Yes.
So,
that's why
it's rare you see Steve Will Do It at like a casino. Maybe if they go to a fight in Vegas, but
yeah, I think most of the gambling he does is on that little thing on his stream.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to see in the future.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Yes, we will. When there's a big video coming out about it, I'll definitely want to talk about it.
So, yeah.
Knelt a little too close to the crypto sun.
Crypto sun. Oh man. Next topic.
So it's confirmed, I guess, that Mr. Beast is going to recreate his own Squid Game.
Yeah.
That is very exciting.
Mr. Beast just has great ideas.
I mean, I don't think this was like an original idea.
Definitely not.
I think people were just like, this is like, Mr. Beast is the only person who could do it right. And I think if he really gets like 456 YouTubers that are like actually committed to it and are actually like, because he can get a lot of people, like 456, you can get a lot of people, not just like big names.
Well, I don't think it's going to be YouTubers. I think it's just going to be his followers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because he posted something, hey, follow me on TikTok for a chance to, like, I'm picking people to be in my Squid Game. And then he's selling a shirt, like a Squid Game Mr. Beast shirt. And 100 of the people who buy the shirt are going to be in the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was all YouTubers.
Kind of like the Battle Royale he had.
Yeah. Like, imagine 456, like, celebrities, like, influencers. I mean, you could get... If he, like... He could get everyone he wanted to if he put enough effort. Like, it'd be funny to see, like Addison Rae and, like, XQC.
I think that'd be really funny, but I think the games are going to be more interesting with random people. Because that cash prize is going to mean something to these people.
Oh, if it's actually... Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, those people are going to, like, backstab and fuck each other over. I'm so excited. It's going to be a brutal game.
Yeah, maybe I will like it if it's randoms. Because then you could actually, like... You'd, like, get connected to specific ones.
It depends on how much the cash prize is. I feel like... the prize in Squid Game is, like... 45.6 billion something? Or 46.5? I don't remember.
45.6 because there's 100,000 won per contestant.
How much is that in American currency?
Like $30 million.
Okay, I don't think Mr. Beast is going to be like, hey, 30 million to the winner.
I don't think so. But I mean, I think he could probably find like $1 million.
That's what I was thinking. If it's $1 million, then, these people are going all out.
Yeah.
So,
which I think would be massive. But like, also, do you think that's a lot of money?
$1 million?
I'm talking like the Squid Game where it's like 23 or something million. I can look it up real quick. I think it's like closer to 30.
I think it's a lot of money. I don't think it's worth dying over.
Oh my God, sorry, it's $38 million.
Yeah, that's not worth losing your life over.
You think that, but from what I've kind of read up about that, like in terms of like South Korea, that's a lot of money. Because in terms of cost to living, South Korea is incredibly lower than the United States.
Oh wow.
So in reference to that, like in reference to like just like existence, like paying like for products and living, it's a lot smaller in South Korea, so it's a lot more money in comparison.
Okay.
Which is what I've heard, and that's kind of the justification. But that's still like, because it would be a bit egregious if it was like $1 billion American dollars that they were fighting for.
Yeah.
That seems like a reasonable amount of money for like what they're trying to pursue. But that's kind of also like part of the message they're trying to display.
Yeah, and those people are also in debt.
Yeah, because
that adds something.
You haven't finished Squid Game, but you've seen so far that it's obviously a critique of capitalism.
Yeah,
because South Korea is just like America, where it's very capitalist heavy, and it's more of a commentary also on income inequality, which like that's a big topic in the United States, but apparently it's like huge in South Korea because apparently the wealth discrepancy is like pretty bad. That's like also because it's, I guess it's not ironic, but I think it's just something that exists, that just wealth inequality and the criticisms that they're making about South Korea also very much applies to the United States.
Yeah.
But it's also a critique of capitalism in general, which those are like two very capitalist nations. I mean, if you want to get, I'm about to get to the nitty gritty. Like, South Korea was literally like, during the Korean War, like what happened was like the U.S. kind of took over South Korea and implemented a lot of like pretty much put everyone in charge in like a government position that was very anti-communist, because North Korea is very communist because they're like authoritarian, totalitarian dictatorship or whatever. That was a big thing. That's a little history lesson in case you didn't know.
Nice.
But South Korea was basically like America kind of stepped in and was like, yeah, well, because this was also like during Red Scare type beat, China, Russia, very communist, and U.S. was very anti-communist. So they were like, we got to make these people not communist. So South Korea is very capitalist, and there's apparently a huge wealth inequality, income inequality, and that's what Squid Game is critiquing. That was a very nice history lesson.
Yeah.
I felt very smart there for a couple seconds.
Nice little mind fuck. In a way.
I was like, I'm about to drop some history knowledge. Historical knowledge. I felt like oh my God, I could be a history teacher. Since people have been talking about Squid Game, I kind of came to the conclusion that I've never had a sense of, I don't think I've ever experienced true fear.
True fear.
Because someone said something, they're like, I don't know what I would do in the Squid Game situation. And I was like, I guess I wouldn't know either, because I don't think I've ever been scared for my life.
I need to think if I've had like a near-death experience.
Like, I think I've gone my whole life without actually being genuinely scared.
One of the times that comes to mind for me was when we went snorkeling in Mexico with like sea lions. And apparently, I was told we weren't supposed to, like, very recently.
Huh.
And I was just like, oh, okay. I hope we don't get arrested for this. But, like, one of the sea lions bit my flipper and pulled me under the water. And I was like, I'm going to get eaten alive by, like, something. I'm going to die. Like, it pulled me 6 feet under the water and then just let go. And I was genuinely terrified.
You know, if I think about it, I think I do remember a time I was scared for my life.
What's that?
I was in preschool, and the power went out. Like, it was like a huge like power outage that went through, like, I think either our street or our town. I remember we didn't have power for a couple of days. So we had to go to the laundromat to like do laundry. And I remember like going to the bathroom and there was stalls. And like normally stalls like they have like the the opening at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one was wall to ceiling or floor to ceiling stalls. And I went in and I went to the bathroom and I couldn't open the door. And I remember being terrified.
Wow.
Now this memory is just recollected in my head. Because for a while I was like, so in like in a traumatic experience, do you try to forget it or does it like amplify in your brain?
I guess I'd try to forget it.
Because like I guess I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, if you were genuinely scared, maybe your brain tries to forget it. So maybe I've been terrified for my life a bunch of times and I just don't remember them.
Mm.
But I do remember now that like I've thought about this and I've verbalized this. I remember being terrified because I couldn't get out of the stall. I couldn't unlock the door. I wasn't strong enough to like pull the thing out. So I remember just like banging on the door, like screaming and crying.
I just fucking talk like an idiot. I had an experience like that where I was locked in the bathroom at church, and all of a sudden, a big piece of the ceiling fell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like it fell into the stall, but I was outside the stall by the door. Like the entire bathroom was locked. And I was just banging on the door, and they were singing, like, down in adoration. They were just singing their hymns. I was like, I can't get out of this bathroom. I was stuck in the bathroom for like half an hour.
Oh my God.
It was till after church was over. And I just remember I was bawling. I was actually, this was probably like second grade, something like that. But there was a water fountain in there. So I was like, okay, I have water. I was like calculating. I was thinking, all right, the only thing I don't have is food.
So you were like calculating how long you could survive?
Yeah, there was like a wheelchair in there. So I was like, all right, I can sit comfortably. I can maybe mess around for a bit. The ceiling is falling. I don't know if the rest is going to fall and kill me. But it was crazy.
That's funny. It's the second grade you were calculating because I feel like, I guess I didn't have any concept of like death at the time. So I was just like, I will be in here for the rest of my life.
Oh, there was a time where I was camping and we were trying to get fire or like little sticks for a fire. And I reached down, I picked up a stick, and right next to my hand was a baby copperhead.
Oh my God.
And I froze, dude. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life because it wasn't moving, but its head was facing me. And I slowly backed up, and it did a quick move, like doing a 180, and just slithered the other way. And I just sat down by the fire, and I didn't talk to anyone the rest of the night.
That's scary.
I was like, holy fuck, I could have died right there.
Yeah.
But it was at I forgot where we went. It was like a Bass River.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fucked.
I don't think I've ever been near a deadly animal.
Really? Like, I don't know. Well, we went stand-up paddleboarding in Florida, and you went right over a giant stingray.
Yeah, I guess I'm not scared of a stingray though.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be.
I mean, neither was Steve. Rest in peace.
Damn.
Steve Irwin.
But I mean, that motherfucker would like gorilla grip him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I try to keep my distance. But oh my God, a snake like that?
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I don't know if I would freeze though. But I guess I've never been in that situation.
I don't fuck with snakes in general. Like, I used to mow the grass, and there would be like a garter snake that popped out. I'm like, I'm done.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not finishing.
Maybe this is the no morals. I mean, I'd fucking chase it. I'd be like,
Oh my God.
maybe I'm a psychopath.
Yeah, one of my friends who I used to camp with, he killed a baby copperhead, and then he went to pick it up, and one of the fangs entered his finger, and so he had to be rushed to the hospital.
Did any like venom get in him?
Yeah.
Really?
He had to get the anti-venom and stuff like that.
Really?
It was crazy. His name was Toast.
His name is Toast?
Yeah.
He was almost toast.
Yeah, he was burnt toast. But yeah, shit with snakes. I have friends who have snakes, and I'm like, all right, I understand they're your pet. If that comes near me, I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah. Oh my! I
God.
can do that. You know, like You know the chicks who be having like pet snakes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know exactly what you're talking about. There were girls in high school who like would take the snakes out of the terrarium. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And they would just like play with the snake the whole time. And I'm like, I need to leave this class.
I just think like there are just some chicks that like just seem normal, and then they'll like post on their story and they'll have like a 6-foot snake. I'm like, ugh, ugh. They're like, isn't my baby so cute? I'm like, no.
It's like in their bed. I'm like, that is actually my nightmare. Why the fuck would you have a snake in your bed?
Why do girls want pet snakes? That's the scariest shit
Why
ever.
does anyone want a pet snake?
I agree. Like, I can imagine like going over to a girl's house and she's like not having like a little like not have like those like little crusty eyed white dogs.
Yeah.
Like imagine like they don't have that. They just have this like fat snake. It's like this big around. They're like, it's like they're picking up. They're like,
oh, he's like a dog. You can just pet him. And then he opens his mouth and you see 2 like 3-inch long fangs.
I'd scream and run. I could never.
I'd be like, all right, bye.
Oh no, they just be like they have like the little baby ones, and then it's like in a year it's like this big. It's like
it has like the shedded skin in
like,
the terrarium.
It's like 60 pounds. They're just like,
oh, I'm about to feed it. Gives it like a live mouse.
oh, I can't. That's so that freaks me out.
Would you freak out more if you go over to a girl's house and they have a venomous snake or a piranha aquarium?
I could do a piranha aquarium because I could just not put my hands in it. Like, I guess they could just like stare at me through the glass, but
yeah, I guess they can't pick up a piranha.
I don't think that you're allowed to own a venomous snake though, because I think any snake that anyone owns is like not venomous, right?
Well, I mean, I guess people could own venomous snakes because there are copperheads all around this area. You can just pick one up. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I guess it's not legal.
I would assume
Is it illegal?
I would assume they have laws against that.
I don't know.
Because that's kind of like putting yourself in danger. Cause like,
yeah, I mean, people own tigers.
I think you need like a license or something for that, right?
Well, yeah, I bet so.
Oh my god!
Did Mike Tyson get a license? There's no way that guy got a license.
There's no way someone would approve that good to have a tiger.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, but I don't think you could. You've got to be stupid to have a pet venomous snake.
Yeah. There's got to be something actually wrong with you.
Then you can't. I don't think you could just have it like walk around.
Why would
then it would just? What if it just like bit your dog?
Why would you want a pet that you can't pet or anything? Like, it's just a burden. You just have to feed it. That's all you do. You're its bitch.
Yes.
That's literally it.
And then it would just sit in like a cage or something, or I guess a little like terrarium.
It just stares at you as you sleep. It's like, I can't wait to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, like the second that thing gets out, it would just kill you. Like at least a dog wouldn't try
You're
to
just
kill
like,
you.
oh, look at its eyes. It's just like, I'm gonna eat you, right?
Yes. Or like, I just thought about like, oh my god, I just thought about people who have pets tarantulas.
Well, I don't think tarantulas are poisonous.
There are some, I think. I don't think any around here that you can get.
Bro, my brother had a fucked up near-death experience, I guess. Like, he didn't really experience death, I would say, but he went camping. Dude, nothing good happens when you're camping, apparently. But
yeah, I can tell you that.
He was cleaning up, and it was when they were leaving the campsite. He moves his tent, and there's a black widow nest underneath his tent. And I'm like, holy fuck. I remember that because it was like 2 days after we went to visit him, and that was the same day Michael Jackson died. Why do you laugh?
It's funny that you have like timestamps of your life.
Yeah.
And it's like you somehow like it's like some people like it's like time is based off like Jesus. But it's like you have a specific point in your life. It's like, in Star Wars how it's like BBY for like the Battle of Yavin.
Yeah.
It's like you have like 0 like AMJ after Michael Jackson's death. It's like
Just like I just remember talking about his death at a campsite. I was like, oh fuck.
no, oh my god, I wouldn't know how to react.
Mm-mm.
That's traumatic.
That's nightmare.
That would be
fuel.
traumatic for me.
Mm-hmm. So we talked about DC fandom, spiders. Sounds like a great episode.
Might as well just talk about anything at this point.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching episode 10 of Chirp, an internet show. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We need to figure out what we're going to do for Halloween.
True.
Yeah. We'll have something. So.
Let's hope.
We're just the exact same. We're like, happy Halloween.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I forgot to put the plugs in.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And bye.
Goodbye.